everyone. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Can you guys hear me? I'm it's yeah, good morning to everyone. Um I hope everyone can hear me and everything. And I clicked the go live, so it should be good right now. Let me know if you can see everything. I can see the chat right now. Um yeah, it's going to be a crazy stream and stuff. I'm getting the hang of this. So, we're adding new layers to it cuz today we have a video element, but I'm not going to be like fully playing the video. Let me just X out of Twitter. I have my Patreon, my PayPal and stuff. Welcome, Tez. I'm glad. Okay, good. I'm on. Hello, Melanie Davis. Welcome to the chat and everything. Everyone gets settled and everything. I just have coffee here right now. I hope you guys are all. How are you guys all doing today? Oh, I did not want to drop that. I'm in another location today and everything, but it's in my place. So, hi Jennifer Lazo, welcome to the chat and everything. I have today the difference is I have my email open so I can see if you guys donate to my PayPal today. I can give you guys direct shout outs. I don't know if there's someone here who donated yesterday and I want to last time we were doing this on the weekend. I want to give a shout out to Zero Infinity for donating. I really appreciate that and everything. Um I really appreciate you guys donating to my PayPal, and I can like now directly shout you out very easily because the email will come through, which makes it easier. Um, so this is the PayPal. If you want to donate, feel free to, not have to, but it helps support the channel. It helps me keeps me doing this and everything because then I don't have to work at another job full time. Pretty much. So so then I can spend more time researching and doing stuff and sharing what I know and everything. And then I also want to talk about the Patreon. So I set up the Patreon. I think it's accessible to everyone. And let me just tell you. So I posted on Patreon yesterday. It's the Skate TV video. So I'll show you guys this. So I did a whole deep dive on Skate TV. On the it's the video is now posted on um it is now posted on Patreon. So if you want early access to the video, it's on there. I believe it's $10. Let me just double check to get access to that tier, and then you get access for like every month you'll get access it's $20. So $20 a month for this subscription to get early access to my retrospectives and stuff. So this is like a full retrospective on the series itself. That's not available on YouTube at the moment, but you can go look at it on Patreon and everything. I I don't have if you join the Patreon, I'll give you a shout out as well. Like I said, thank you Zero Infinity for donating to the PayPal and everything, and that was really great seeing that the other day. So there's that, and I'll actually just show you guys the Patreon page just to show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, so let's make sure I have this. Is that showing even? Okay, wait. One second. Let me just get that. I just need to see if this is all streaming. One second here, you guys. So sorry about that. Just give me a second. Nope, not that. Oh, wait, it's this one. It's this one. Okay. Wait, is it this one? Why isn't it showing? Okay, because I want to show the window here just to show you guys what I'm exactly... Let me just see if this works. Does this one work? Okay, that works. For some reason, the window isn't showing for some reason, which is weird. Okay, we'll figure that out at some point today. But this Skate TV is on Patreon. This video, it's up there, the full retrospective. Feel free to go check that out for early access and everything. I really this was a fun series to do this. Okay, Ted's saying I might have to reset that. Okay, I might reset that. Under properties. Okay. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. I see exactly what you're saying there. Let's see if... I don't know if that's going to work right now. I'm actually going to... I'll just keep that like that and see if it even like goes. Because it's like on public and stuff. So I'm going to remove that one. Because it was working the other day just fine and everything. But it was just being weird. I'm going to give everyone right click under it and just now make sure the right browser is selected. Okay, because the thing is, with that, it is the right browser is selected for this. So I'm just like, why isn't it showing? And I'm just like, trying to figure that out right now. So it's like, oh, okay, I think I got it now. Okay, I just had to like, okay, there we go. I just had to like give it a minute here. So I'm just gonna reshape that, I guess. Okay, there we go. I just needed, it was something so simple. I just needed to like, click it and just, to get to that. Okay, so it's just like, you just need to tap it just to like wake it up pretty much. That's what it is. Okay, thank you, Tez. That's really great. Okay, just, I'm gonna remember that every time. I'm just gonna need to like tap it just to make sure it resets. Okay, so this is the Patreon. So it's ObscureNick Patreon. I am going to just put that in there for you guys, just to do that. I'm gonna have to at some point just like have an automatic check. I'm gonna have to learn that at some point, but we're doing one step at a time today. Just adding one element back in. So this is the Patreon, and it's this is like this is the members access. So I put the link in the description. I'm gonna, on the free side of it, I'm gonna be posting some threads. So what we discussed today is going to be in a thread. Hopefully by tomorrow or Tuesday, you will see that. So that's gonna be on the free side, where it's gonna be threads before I post them on Twitter, free to the public, but it's gonna be on Patreon first is what we're gonna do. So we're gonna prioritize the Patreon in a lot of ways. So we get people over there and everything. I'm going to talk about what each of these tiers are. So continuing the conversation is one of them. I give you guys like work in progress, like updates on things, as we're going, like with certain things, like behind the scenes sort of stuff I'll show you guys. It's private community. If you guys want to have a conversation that you don't want the public to see, we can have that there too. Ad-free content, of course. It's just $5 a month. And I posted like podcasts and things of that nature, of just going to detail a bit further with what I have in the video, because you can only say so much in the public video. But if there's exclusive things I need to tell you guys just specifically on the Patreon about, I will put it in there. Just regarding certain topics, and it'll explain why, if I'm vague about certain things on certain topics in my videos, that's where we're gonna go. And then if you want a request of deep dive of any sort, It's $5 for $5 a month. You can make a request there and stuff, and I'll put some posts there and everything. And if you want me to cover a certain topic or an episodic of a show, that's where you go to put, because then I'll make a whole, if you're in that tier, I will gladly make a whole video. It's going to be like probably like a 10 to 15 minute video on whatever your request is. I will do that. It's going to mostly be like episodes of certain shows if you want me to cover, or like Nickelodeon or kid shows or things of that nature, or even like any show really. And I'll deep dive into it, and I'll find my connections and knowledge on that, and I'll share that. And if I know anything too, because sometimes a lot of these things interconnect. As you guys know, Tesmosis does he's in the chat right now, but shout out to him. But I do some Hollywood mind map with him, and it's a really great place for us to connect and to match connections with certain things, because a lot of these things in the industry, especially in Hollywood, is all intertwined together, truthfully, and that's what we're learning, and it all connects to one another in some way. So you guys should really go check out Tesmosis's live streams on Hollywood Mind Map, because I've been on it a few times, and several other people have been on it a few times, and it really gives you, it's like a visual, you see a visual of the mind map itself. There's a zillion connections on there. You're not going to be able to cover it all in one night, but it gives you perspective on how these things connect, and that's something we've needed for a while when doing this type of content, to truly understand deep diving and what that really means. Okay, so that's request a deep dive. So if you want me to deep dive on anything, join that tier. I might actually combine these two tiers, possibly. We'll see. And then early access viewing. So that's for the deep dives that they're not like the request deep dives. These are ones I've done myself that I was ready to cover anyway, and they're like full like series deep dives. Usually it's like one season wonder type shows. But also I do like if you want to get the all that retrospective beforehand and very early, that's a great tier to join and everything. So those are the tiers for what we're doing for the ObiscureNick stuff going forward, and how I'm managing it. And I also post in the community tab. I don't know if you guys saw in the community tab yesterday that I posted that the Skate TV video is on there. Let me just go and let me just find that really quickly. Okay, yeah, the Skate TV video is right here. So this is the full access and everything for people that want to. This should be under the early access tier. This is under the early access tier, so it's all right here, as you can clearly see. And I describe what we're doing. So this is a full series retrospective, by the way. So if you want to go check that out, go on the site and everything, go on the link that's posted. If you want to see it, I'll post it there for you guys and everything, just so you know. And we got to set up the collab stuff. Yes, we really got to do that as well with the collab stuff. That is so good. I'm just going to make sure. I'm going to have to do that. I'll check the PayPal in just a second here, but if you want to donate, again, feel free to donate to the PayPal. It's not something you have to, just support the channel and all that good stuff as well. I'm going to just get out of this window a little bit, because we're about to get into the next part. Is there any questions regarding all of that? I'm just looking at, I'm like on it with the, PayPal right now, because I really want to shout you guys out, and I appreciate anyone that donates to it, because I have like just a level of gratitude, because this work is not easy. So anyone who puts the work into doing that, I just want to make sure I catch you, I shout you out, I'm showing gratitude sending you blessings. It's Sunday. I'm a spiritual believer and everything, so I call my Sunday spiritual and spa day. Like, it's spiritual and spa day where it's really good and everything. So you're gonna need a second screen eventually to make it easier. I know, I'm going to. Um yeah. Yeah, I'm going to need a second screen eventually. I know. Um and I need to, yeah, we'll figure that out. Today I'm trying out the second screen a little bit. So when we get into the topic today, um oh, and hi Nikolai. Thank you for coming. Yeah, I'm so excited you're here as well. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to everyone that's coming and everything in and out. It's good that the chat's so manageable right now. Oh wait, I need to like open the whole live chat. Okay, that's how you open the full live chat. Okay. So I'm trying to keep up with the live chat and talk as we go. So everyone seems to be good with the Patreon, the PayPal, and everything, and I posted the retrospective for Skate TV, so I hope you guys enjoy that. So I want to get into our topic of today, and I'm gonna retitle this later. Tez, you might need to go into this later. I might actually have a thumbnail for this later, but I just wanted to present you guys with this topic. It's something. So I also want to give a shout out to Sierra Van. Shout out Sierra. She said she's watching today. So, but today um she presented me with this information, and it was okay. I had her consent to shout her out, so it's not like anonymous necessarily. So she sent me all this information regarding this new Nickelodeon scandal. There she is. Hi, Sierra. Thank you for coming. Thank you for presenting this information and bringing it forward to me so I can present this to my audience and we can talk about this a bit further, because this is something that was going on TikTok for the past couple days, and it's been all over TikTok. And it's regarding a Nickelodeon star. So, as you know, let's deep dive and thrive, and let's get into the live. So, this is who we're going to be talking about today. So, Jack Griffo, he is a Nickelodeon actor. He's known for the show The Thundersman. I don't know if you guys know this show by any chance. It's not a Dan Schneider show, by the way. This is not a Dan Schneider show. So it's probably safer, most likely. I'm hoping so. I've seen this show like probably like once ever, and it was when it first came out, like how many years ago would it would have been like over like 13 years ago. This is when I like stopped watching Nickelodeon really and stuff like that, but I do remember this a little bit. I can't tell you a damn thing that I remembered, but but that's just me. But it's like a superhero show. It's like Henry Danger before Henry Danger. I don't know why Nickelodeon went through a phase like in the 90s. They went through like this R&B phase with their shows where it was like a lot of person of color lead roles and stuff, which was really great. There was a lot of diversity with that in the 90s. And then, but it was more so, they went through a phase of that, but they also went through a phase of superhero shows. Like it seems like there was like a million superhero shows in the 2010s. So this was before, I don't know why they approved of Henry Danger when they already had this show, because this show came out before Henry Danger. So they were trying something new. At this point. But Jack Griffo played I think he was the brother in this show, the oldest brother in this show. It's like Wizards of Waverly Place, but with superheroes instead of magic. So in the 2000s, there was the Harry Potter craze. And then oh yeah, Melanie Davis says probably trying to get on that Marvel train. Yeah, that's probably what it was, truthfully. I feel like, yeah, because this was around the time right before Deadpool, right before Ready Player One and stuff. Like those were some of the most popular movies of the 2010s, box office successes. So today it's like it's very like hard to talk about this stuff, but on TikTok, Jack Griffo is being accused of slipping into someone's. He's mostly like, what I grasp from it is that there is this one girl that was a fan of him, and it's very similar to the Drake Bell situation in the sense, but what we're gonna watch this video that I have for it, and we're gonna go around to it. But pretty much the gist is that Jack Griffo was talking to this fan and being kind of like saying all sorts of strange things to this fan that were very like flirtatious and weird, and just weird, to be quite honest with you, based off what she's saying. And we have some visuals. I'm hoping that something doesn't happen where everything gets shut down suddenly. Because there's a little bit of that. There's a little bit of that going on, but we're gonna say the quiet part out loud here. But what his behavior is exhibiting with this minor is, and I'll show you how he like goes about the situation. We're gonna see a bunch of DMs and stuff and comments and stuff, but the way he's handling it is so freaking weird. I'm just like, what are you doing? What are you actually doing, sir? And so I want to introduce to with the TikTok video. I don't know if I can like play it. I'm gonna play it on mute, really. So I really want to show you guys this TikTok video. We're gonna just speed through it. I'm gonna pause at certain points. So we're trying video for the first time on this channel. I don't want to get copyrighted for that. That's why I have it on mute. But pretty much. So this is Ava Max. So she's, oh, why is it pausing like that? Okay, wait, hold up. Okay, pause. Okay, not stop, pause. Okay, there we go. We got it. So this is Ava, not Ava Max. Ava Hemet. Why did I say Ava Max? That's a singer. Ava Hemet. She's a girl that's been posting on TikTok and stuff. And she had a hard time getting this story out. She didn't want this story to go out, but she felt like she had the vibe that there was something wrong here, and she spoke up about it. She is, I believe, 17 years old, so she still is a minor, so we have to give her grace on that. But she has visual receipts. And it's really, really, so I just want to like, we're going to go to certain points of this video and stuff. The thing with TikTok, especially with TikTok people, is, I know a bunch of people that do work similar to this, where they had a situation with TikTokers being on their case about stuff. I want to, go through this a little bit further. I'm not going to play what she says. We're going to just go to certain points where we're going to look at the DMs here. I don't know if you guys can hear this, but okay. So this is what Jack was really saying to her. Like, he was just talking to her like a regular fan. I don't think there's music, Tez. I don't think there's music. The only thing I'm scared of is I don't want the TikToker per se to be pissed at me or anything, because it's like a whole thing. It's a whole thing. But I want to, so that's why I'm trying to like be careful with this a little bit. So this is her. She's talking about her DMs with Jack Griffo, and we're gonna go back and forth a little bit with this. I want to see if I have it here. Is this the one? So we can read this. So, these are the DMs and stuff. I don't know if you guys can read that, but, yes, and we'll link the video afterwards. So this is the DMs he sends to her and stuff. He's like wishing her happy birthday and everything, and, yeah, that's like a whole thing in itself. Okay, we'll just keep going here. So he's wishing her happy birthday, and he keeps like being persistent with her, it seems like, in a way that's very, like it's fine. It's like wishing her happy birthday and everything. And basically what she's saying is that he keeps messaging her like all this strange stuff. I want to just go in really in here so we can look at this a little bit. And then he kind of is using religion in a way where it's like, it's very odd. It's very odd with the way he's like using religion as a way to connect with her. And there feels like there's like a grooming element to this. It just does. There feels like there's a grooming element to this in some way. I'm trying to like open this in a way where I can read that. So he's pissed at her for leaving her on red. He's pissed at her for leaving her on red. I'll never let's read what he says. So she doesn't even reply to him on this stuff, and she wasn't thinking too much about it. But he keeps messaging her is the thing. And it's like, I'll never understand the following and leaving me on red, especially as a Christian, because she's religious herself. And it's something very weird and off there. Truly strange behavior. Take care, Ava. Okay, so let me ask you guys something. Is this how you talk to a fan? Is this how you talk to fans? Like, why are you, like, if they left you on red, why are you even, like, messaging this person still? Especially when you don't know much about them and stuff, and getting pissed about that sort of thing. Like, why are you, what, it's like a whole thing. Yeah, it's really predatory. It's inappropriate. Let's go back to the video here. Okay, so she basically is, let me see if she has any more. So she pretty much says that, okay, so this is the next part. This is the next part I really want to show you guys. So this part is she messages him a few days later because she felt, what she alludes to in this video is that she felt like she just wanted to get this over. She felt like she was being pressured. She was scared she was going to get exposed or something. And, or be by his fans, or attacked by his fans too, because that was her biggest fear. And so she was only responding because she wanted to get this over with. She did not want to have conflict with him. She just wanted to be, she was just like, okay, I just want to get this over with. I don't really want to interact with him. But she was doing it out of fear because she felt pressured. She felt rude. And a lot of people, and I'm going to say this, I'm Catholic myself. And I am someone that always feels guilty if I don't reply to someone too. So, and when people are like, why did you leave me on red or stuff? Sometimes there are situations where I'm like, okay, I shouldn't, I need to like reply to this person so they're not pissed at me. And I think that's kind of where she's at with it. And she doesn't want to be, she just want to be harassed. She doesn't want to be attacked. And so, and I think he knows that too, which is why he's using religion as a weapon, which is just like, what are you doing? Like, oh my God. So at this part, she replies to him about the birthday message. And then he's like, right, not trying to ignore. It just happened like that. And he's like, I'm curious. how old did you turn, and what are you looking to turn to turn after to get to in after school? And she's like, I just turned 17. And I plan to go into comms, like, or journalist or acting. And he's like, oh man, that sucks. And I'm just like, is that the response? Is that the response that you should be like? You just stepped into it. You just like stepped into it. And he keeps like going and going and going. And I'm just like, oh my God. Like, do you see all that? Like, being sports. Okay, she's explaining herself there. And then, that sucks. I never would have thought that. Sorry. And, that is like, okay, like, is that the response? Like, you've been like in this girl's DMs for quite some time. Okay, wait, let me just see here. It's because I need to go back. I need to go back where there was the DMs and stuff. Okay, so like he does there was a point where he did. There was a point in here where he like apologized, I believe so, to her. I just don't see it right now. We'll let the video play, but there is a point where he's like sorry, and then he kind of moves it on, but then he keeps going and going and going. I don't know if it was in this. There was somewhere where I saw it, I swear to God, and maybe I just need to play the video just to see. But at this point, it was like, okay, she thought it was done after he said sorry, but then he keeps. I have some receipts. I need to show you guys something else. That he keeps doing, and he's continuously doing this on TikTok. And it's like, the second she's a minor, you should have stopped talking. Here's the thing with the Drake Bell situation. It was wrong for Drake Bell to be texting with that minor. However, with the evidence being shown by the court, the second that he knew that she was a minor, Drake Bell cut it off. Drake Bell cut that off. Like, he just cut it like cold turkey, at least. And he realized that that was wrong. He didn't keep going. Jack keeps going and going and going. Like, he's like obsessed with this girl. I don't know what it is. Like, is it also, I feel there's also a bit of, it's a bit of like the male ego, where he got rejected by a girl, but he can't handle the rejection no matter who it is. I'm just like, this girl is 17. Like, you need to take the L and move it along. You gotta just take the L and move it along. So, shout out to Ava Hemmett. This is her TikTok and everything. If you want to go see the video, you can go see it on TikTok. I will put a link to that in the description of this. We're gonna need to like link this TikTok. I'll send you the TikTok later. But pretty much she just wanted to get rid of him and stuff. She felt pressured into replying to him and everything. And yeah, it's very, very weird. It is just very, very weird. So yeah, that's what happened there, but it goes further. It goes further, you guys. So we have that there with the pressuring of the religion. And then I believe, what is this? And then this was actually, so Sierra told me that there was a Just Jared article on this, and it got deleted. The Just Jared article that was about this. It was put in press, but it somehow got deleted. And I'm like, why did it get deleted? We have like visual evidence here of him just doing what he did alone, and he kept doing it. He kept harassing this girl. Jack Griffo, I think, is like nearly 30, if I'm being... He's 29 years old, turning 30. He was born on December 11th, 1996. I'm like looking at a lot of these images of him, And I'm not trying to be judgy, and I'm sure he's had a lot of experiences and stuff, but I'm just like, there's this one image that I just see, and I'm like, his eyes look very red. Like, let me show you guys what I exactly just looked at. I'm gonna drag this in. I'm just gonna drag this in. Do you guys think that he's like, oh my god, why is this not doing that? Okay, there it is. Like, he looks like there's just something in the eyes that I'm just like, is he on something at all times? Like, he's not, he's looking, there's something going on there. There's something going on there. There's something going on there that we don't know about right now. So I wonder what that is. But there's the Just Jared article. Not that. Okay, wait. What do I want to get to first? Okay, and then this is him on his Instagram a few days ago after she posted this video. After she posted that video, he's like openly mocking her, like, happy birthday Ava. Like, what is that? Like, what is that? Like, why are you continuously and he's doing like laugh out loud, so it's like clearly like he's mocking her, like, for some reason. Because I'm just like, you need to just move it along. You need to move it along. She does not want to connect with you, so move it along. I don't know why that's hard. It's not rocket science. Like, when someone is done with me, I am not talking to them again. I am not talking to them again, or bringing them up ever. So it's like, that's just weird that he's doing that. And then another weird thing is that this is allegedly a pattern of behavior. This is a pattern of behavior that he continuously does. And this is when you look on TikTok, this is on TikTok, you guys, that I'm gonna like move this around. This is on TikTok that if you look his name up, or this is Instagram. This is Instagram, I think. Jack Griffo. I can't even tell social medias apart this day, but it's on one of those. It's either Instagram or TikTok. There's other people saying that he DM'd stuff like this too, to when someone was 17. And then another person says, same when I was 19. So apparently he's done this like multiple times. I would like, if there's anyone that has had this situation with him that wants to speak out, please feel free to message me. Feel free to like try to contact me in whichever way. I have the ObiscureNick gmail@gmail.com. If you want to connect with me, if you need to like speak your story, if you want to connect, I put it there. Story, I'll put it in there. Make sure you have a visual though. Make sure you have a visual with that provided, just so I know. But yeah, this seems like there's a pattern of behavior here that's very all over the place. It's very all over the place. So what do you guys think about this? Like, what do you think the truth is here? What do you guys think? Like, what do you guys think? Like, it's really, this is just like, it's just like, why? Like, it's just like, you don't need to do that. You do not need to do that. It's a pattern. Exactly. Doug Hutchinson. I don't know Doug Hutchinson. But it's like, it's like, can't take no for an answer, and you're DMing with someone that's a minor, and then you're continuously going after the fact that she just turned 17. So it's like, and it's like, there's also a power dynamic with that, because he's a celebrity, and this girl is not, and a lot of these people are not. So it's like he's just trying to seek out his fans and stuff. It's giving, you know what it's giving. Do you guys know Davi Vanity from Blood on the Dance Floor? Do you guys know the band Blood on the Dance Floor and Warp Tour? Are you guys familiar with Warp Tour? Put a pin in Doug and Courtney Sodden, you'll see. Okay, I'll look that up after this. But do you guys know Davi Vanity from Blood on the Dance Floor? I'll show you guys a pic of Blood on the Dance Floor. I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. Because it's exhibiting that type of behavior. And if you guys knew Warp Tour back in the day, I'm gonna put this in there and everything. It's giving similar energy to this. It's giving similar energy to that in a lot of ways. I love doing a split screen, by the way. I love doing a split screen. This makes, because then I can like talk to you guys so you guys can know what I'm exactly talking about. Okay, let me just, where is that? Let me put that there. That there. So this is Davi Vanity. This is Davi Vanity. He was one of the singers from Blood on the Dance Floor. And he preyed on his fans at Warp Tour back in the day. And there was many allegations of this and everything. This was Van's Warp Tour. I think they brought it back, but, let me just put this here, and I'm going to show you guys what Warp Tour exactly is and everything. Okay, this is the PNG. So this was at Warp Tour. This is the Warp Tour logo. But he would prey on like 14-year-old fans and try and like sleep with them and stuff. And a lot of people, even Jeffree Star, like came out about this and stuff, and he's had many allegations for this about SA and everything. And you know, and he would go, he even did 10-year-olds. Like it would be like, it's so out all over the place and everything. So yeah, it was just crazy. And that's why this is a big part of why Warp Tour got shut down for a long time and everything. And there are several people that did this. So that's what it's giving. And it's because, again, Davi preyed on fans who are vulnerable, who saw these people as stars and everything. And that's such problematic behavior. And that's what Jack Griffo is giving for me. So yeah, it's very similar to that in a sense. And it's again, a lot of these situations, it's like Harvey Weinstein too and Dane Schneider, where they took advantage of their power and they used it in a way that was really, that they knew they had a power dynamic, and they took advantage of that, and they got power crazy. And I mean, I get when you're in that position, it is very easy to get power crazy. It is very easy to get power crazy. It takes time and maturity to do that. But after a certain time, you're just very, some people get used to it, and they get more humbled, they get more smoothed out over time, and they're like, okay, I can handle this now. For myself, there's been times where I've gone like things trending and stuff, but I would never do something like this, but I would just be like, oh my God, I have all these people. But that happened when I was like young, like when I was like 15 to about 20, like in that range, you know, because you're still developing, because it's a cool thing, right? But I would never do something like what Jack Griffo did. Like I would never do something like that, not even touch that myself. But I would just say whatever, you know, and it'd be crazy and stuff, you know. So that can happen, but the thing is with Jack Griffo is that he's 30. He's almost 30, and he's doing this. And it's just like, it's so gross. It is just so gross that he's, especially with like the minors and stuff. Like, it's like, oh my God. It's like, what are you doing? Like, what are you actually doing? So I hope if I was him, if I'd advise him, I would be like, no, you need to apologize to this girl and be like, I am not going to message you. This is not like, like he needs to apologize to her. He needs to take accountability for his behavior. And, like it's not cool. It's just not cool. And it's just like, he just needs to be like, okay, he needs to just be like, I should have not done this and stuff. Cause I'm like, I could see there being, now that there's like a list of people, it's not just like one person, but there's other people saying this too. It's like, what are you doing? Like, what are you like it's a list of people. Like, no, like you need to have limitations with yourself as the public figure to your fans. You need to have limitations with this. Your fans are not, it's the talking to your fans is not Tinder, okay? And I don't know why people take that. Some people just like get so crazy. They get so crazy that they're trying to like match themselves up with their own fans. And it's just like, that type of dynamic does not work. It just does not work. I get that there can be an argument that he's trying to be human with them and stuff, but no. But you're preying on them. You're preying on them. That's the thing. It's fine to talk with them and talk with them like a normal person, but you're literally going after a girl, and you're like saying that you're thinking of this girl and stuff, and like it was meant to be, and you come up. And also something he said in that something that Ava said is that the video, she said that like, oh, he messaged her because he saw her on her TikTok feeds, so it's meant to be. So it's like a lot of this religious grooming too that we're seeing here, and not for sure, and they may not take it well, but you have to keep it you do have to keep it professional. Yeah, same. Like, Tez, I am not talking to minors. You just don't. Like, it's fine if you're just being like, thank you and stuff, but especially if you're talking with, like, especially if you're gonna interact with them. And sometimes I get things go under the radar. I get it. Like, sometimes you may be talking to someone online, but you don't realize their age at all because their profile is like so anonymous, and you're talking to them. But, and I'm just like, when I've run into that situation, I'm just like, I'm very surface level anyways. Like, I'm personally really good about this, and I keep it surface. And like, some people think I'm like really cold with talking to my audience, but I'm just like, come to the live and I'll talk with you. But I'm never going to directly like reach out myself, because I'm very professional about it. And people think I'm like really cold and stuff, but it's not that. There's just professionalism. Professionalism is professionalism, So, and I wish Jack would do that too. I wonder if he's ever gone media training before. I wonder if he's ever had like any sort of professional media training. I don't know who his team is really, but I feel like someone from his team needs to really step in, because this is becoming a thing on TikTok. And lots of wolves in sheep's clothing. Exactly, Jennifer. Exactly. There's a lot of that. Cause it's like, oh my God, like it's just frustrating. It's so frustrating. It's so frustrating. But yeah, that's pretty much what I wanted to say about Jack Griffo. We are gonna put this in a thread. I will post the full video of Ava Hemmett on probably my Twitter. But I will put the thread on I'll put the thread on my Patreon first. So if you wanna join the Patreon, you can join for free and everything. Is there anyone that's okay? Nobody's tipped as of now, so hopefully it doesn't like hopefully it doesn't what do you call it? hopefully it doesn't like send me an email notification after the fact, because I do not want to look like I'm ignoring people or anything. Okay, we're gonna do this, and we're going to oh, that's okay. So there we go. Okay, let's just bring this back here with the window. Okay, so as you guys know, I'm gonna go over the Patreon just as like if new people have come in and stuff. So this is the Patreon. Gonna do so I will post a thread about Jack Griffo on the Patreon first, and then we'll post, you guys know the Twitter. I think everyone here has like from Twitter has found me on Twitter, but you guys know ObiscureNick Twitter. But the threads will be free on Patreon, so sign up for the Patreon for free. I put it in the description if you want to get that first. If you need another deep dive, it will have a link to the Patreon and everything. It will have a link to the video, Ava Hemmett's video. Shout out to Ava Hemmett. Shout out to Sierra Van. Thank you for presenting that information to me and keeping me up in the loop on that. And I'm watching that too now. And I hope a lot of you guys are watching out for that. And then on my Patreon, I have a full retrospective that I posted under Skate TV. So Skate, the whole series, like I go over the series. There's a lot of information on this series, a lot of the stuff regarding on why the show didn't get renewed for a second season. And then I also want to go to the tiers a little bit. We'll go over the tiers really quickly here. So it's $5 for continuing the conversation. That means I put a lot of audio if we want to talk about things a bit further of what we discuss on the lives in a private community. So feel free to join that. Then if you want to request a deep dive, so that means if you want to request me to do an episodic or something, we can go into that. And just like a topic or a show you want me to deep dive, I'll do a 10 to 15 minute video, and I'll give you a shout out on the video as well to tell people to go to see your stuff as well. If you would like, I know some people want to be anonymous and some people just are not anonymous, which is okay and everything. And then $20 for a month for early access to videos uploading so many weeks in advance. So that's if you want to get early access to things, feel free to go to that. So that's like where the Skate TV video will be and everything. So make sure to go check that out. And if you join the Patreon, I will shout you out and everything. And if I recommend signing up for that and everything. If you would like to donate to my PayPal, again, feel free to donate to here. If you would like to, it's not a you don't have to if you don't want to. I will shout you out. I'm keeping a look at my email to see if it gets a new note. I'm refreshing my email just to make sure I've like shouted everyone out for that, because I do not want to like but if you donate to the PayPal in that time period, I will totally shout you out at the beginning of the next stream or the next video, and I might even shout you out in the community tab as well. Last week, Zero Infinity, RSN Zero Infinity Live, who was in this chat, donated to the PayPal. Thank you so much. It doesn't matter how much you donate as well, by the way. It can be from 1 cent to a grand, whatever the case may be. Feel free to donate however you feel and everything. And you know, I'm appreciative of everything. Every little thing helps the channel, helps me continuously do this, and it supports this so I can do this more often. So I really, really appreciate that and everything. Is there any questions you have regarding the Jack Griffo, regarding the PayPal, the Patreon, whatever the case may be? Like you can tell me however you feel. Let me know what do you guys think about all of that? Is there any questions, anything I missed, anything specific that you wanted me to touch on a bit more? Let me know. But I'm glad I presented this to you guys. This was a long time coming. I feel I feel like I feel this live stream thing works a lot better. It's very easy for me to do this. And I feel like I can get things a lot quicker with you guys and everything. Um Oh, thank you, Jennifer. I'm glad you came. I'm glad you came. Thank you for coming. I really think this live stream works a lot better than me doing videos, because then there's certain topics I want to talk about like right away, but it takes a long time to do the videos. I'm still doing the All That Season 4 retrospective. Last week I did the All That Season 3 retrospective. As you know, you can see it on the channel. But I'm currently watching Season 4. I'm like over a quarter way through. I'm like at episode 6 or 7 now of it. So it's like we 6 or 7 out of 21. So hopefully I can plow through that and get it up to you guys in the next 2 or 3 weeks. Because it's a long season. It's a longer season and everything. So I really wanted to yeah, I just feel like we need to talk about this Jack Griffo thing a lot sooner. He's like really, he's also being, again, I don't know if he's going to comment on this or something. I don't know. He seems to be very logged in. He seems very logged in. So I don't know. I'm willing to hear like all sides of the conversation on this, by the way. Like, this is not a witch hunt again. This is just us presented with this information. You are preying on a minor. That's how it's looking like, and it's not looking good. So Jack, just stay out of this minor's DMs, apologize, and just move it along is my only advice to that, really. Again, shout out to Ava Hemet on TikTok for presenting us with that today. I think that's so important to I think it's so like important. I think it's so good and brave of her to, at her age, to be coming forward with this. She knew something was wrong. She felt something was wrong, so she had to say something, you know? So yeah, that's everything I wanted to go over for today. There does not seem to be any questions. We're almost at the hour mark here. If there's anything updated to it, I will add it onto the thread. If we talk about this next week, if there is updates, I will add it on to next week's stream, or whenever I do streaming next. I'm actually really enjoying streaming, so I can talk to you guys about whichever topic. If you guys have a topic you want me to talk about on these streams, just let me know. If you want to request a deep dive, again, go on the Patreon. The Patreon's linked in the live chat right there. So if you can, it's $5 a month, and you can request whatever you want on there. If you want me to do a video deep dive, that's for a video deep dive. But if there's just a topic that you guys have seen something, let me know and we can talk about that and everything. I'm going to start putting the threads and on the Patreon as well. So some of the previous threads, and we'll go over them again. Yeah, that today was a good stream. Today was a good stream and everything. And again, I apologize if you guys donate to the PayPal while we're not on stream and I don't shout you out. I will definitely shout you out at the beginning of the stream. I will keep a list. I write it up and everything. I keep tabs. I'm a Virgo, so I'm all about keeping tabs on things, and I'm very much about details. So I will definitely shout you out and everything. And yeah, today was good. I hope you guys all have a blessed Sunday. It's spiritual and spa day. So Sundays are for tapping in to your spirituality and what you believe in and everything, and sending good energy, and also resetting yourself. So make sure to be resetting yourself today. I feel good giving this to you guys. This has been weighing on me for a while, but we've done it. We did it. And yeah, so have a wonderful Sunday, everyone. I am sending much love and everything to you guys. Thank you, Tez, for helping manage the chat. Thank you, Sierra Van, for presenting this to me for today's stream. And thank you, Ava Hemmett. Thank you, Jennifer Lazo, for being here too. Shout out to everyone that came to the stream today. I don't see all the names, but it's okay. I can't go back right now. But y'all, you guys know who you are. And I hope you guys all have a wonderful day, and we'll talk soon. Okay, bye.